Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kebby, and if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be just showing you what is in my sewing box. So let's get started. So my sewing box looks like this, and for those of you who can't see, it's just a rectangle box that's probably, I don't know, between 6 and 8 inches tall, about maybe 10 inches long, something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly the best with measurements. So, and I think there's a design on it, but I don't remember. And it's like cloth covered. The top is like, the top and sides are a little bit padded. I think the top is more padded, and you can, it's padded enough that you can stick pins in there if you need to. And it has a handle that's kind of, it's got a kind of almost like a rope texture. It's not made out of rope though. And it opens with a snap button. And so inside my sewing box, I'm going to turn it around and you can see. So there's a pin cushion and a little pocket that I keep needles in. And so I just keep little packets of needles like this, and they're just little rectangle paper packets of needles. And I will show you what I have in the top tray first. So let me lift this out. So in the top I have, and it's just a tray that's one long side with the other side of the tray has 3 compartments. And so in the first compartment, going from left to right, I have a walking foot, which if you sew, you don't necessarily need one of these. I just got one on a good deal, and so I got it. And then I have safety pins, always handy, and a quarter that I use as a screwdriver for my sewing machine, because I don't have a screwdriver small enough to get into the areas where I need to screw. And then there is, in the next compartment, I have bobbins. I have, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them that are all empty. I'm going to wind them with thread later. And then I have wonder clips, and I have a small size, it looks like this, and the large size. And I really like these better than pins because I can just clip my projects together instead of pinning them, and then I don't have to worry about if I drop one on the floor by not finding it. So, and then the long compartment, I have a screwdriver and a needle threader, and they're just a piece of plastic with a wire loop at the end, and there's actually 2 on this. I'm holding a screwdriver. I don't know. So there's 2 on this, and so I use that to thread my machine. And then I have an awl, which I can use to poke holes for my projects that I use with snaps. And then I have a seam ripper. If I can find it. Here it is. A seam ripper. And then I also have a random little ball of yarn in here. I was working on a project and it didn't work out, so I just stuck the yarn in here. So that's what I keep in the tray of my sewing box. So I'm going to set this here on my desk. And then in the big compartment, I have interfacing. And you just iron this on, and it's supposed to help make your fabric thicker or add more stabilization or something like that to it. I don't exactly know. I got it for a project a long time ago. And then I have a bag of sewing machine needles. I have a pin cushion that is not attached to my sewing box, so I can move it around wherever I need to. I have a bag that has my extra feet for my sewing machine. So I don't even know what they are. I have like this sewing foot. If you know what this is, I think it goes like this. If you know what this one's for, please let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea. And so they're just in a bag like this, and there's some extra needles in there. And then I have my ballpoint needles in this bag. And I have a container of pins. Careful with these guys. They opened in my box earlier and had to clean them up. And then I have a bag of clips that can be used to make pacifiers. I'll show you what they look like. Which I will do in another video, show you how I do that. They just look like this, and there's a loop that you can put ribbon or fabric in and sew it, and they'll clip onto baby's clothes. Let's see. Sorry about that. I have my snap pliers. I'm missing a piece on them. I have to find that. But I use these when I make pacifier clips and other things as well. And then I have a roll of 1-inch wide elastic, and there's a pin sticking out of it because I was trying to pin it so it didn't come unraveled, and I couldn't get in very far. So I have this. I think it's white, but I'm not sure. It's kind of like what they use on like waistbands of skirts and stuff like that. Let's see. And then I have what's in this one? A empty bottle, or like an old pill bottle that I use for my broken sewing machine needles, or if they're just old. And then I have another bottle, and they feel exactly the same, so I need to mark them. But this one has, I can show you, like these longer needles that are, I don't know, 3-ish inches long, they're thick metal needles, and they're sharp, so you can use them to like tie quilts. And then I have, I think this is blue thread, and a spool of thread. I think this might be white or black, I'm not sure. And then a big spool. I'm pretty sure this was white. When I was looking at it earlier, it looked white, so I think that's white. And then I have they're really long. They're like 5 or 6 inches long, and they are very long needles. I got them for a project, but I don't like what their actual intention is for, like what they're supposed to be used for. I don't remember. I want to say doll needles or something like that. And then I also have 2 essential oil bottle openers. They just look like this. So it's just a rectangle with 2 like half circle cutouts on different sides, so you can use it to pry open your bottles. And then there's 1, 2, 3 circles that you can use to push the bottle stoppers back into the essential oil bottles. And I think that's everything that I keep in my sewing box. If you have a sewing box, comment down below what you keep in it. And if you don't have a sewing box but you would like to have a sewing box, comment down below what you would like to have in your sewing box. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!